Matakara Wingara, Aunty Michelle back again. Today I thought we would look at the way that the Boandik people of the lower southeast of South Australia counted. Now they had a very simple way of doing this which worked for the hunters especially, but also for everyday living and conversation. Now we've spoken before about there being no written language for hundreds and hundreds of years with the Boandik and any other Aboriginal people. Only spoken word, universal symbols, they did painting and they had their sign language. Now, number counting worked very well with sign language and it was a way for the hunters to connect during the hunt. By using their fingers and their hands, they could convey to each other and the other hunters how many animals, how many fish, or what birds there were in the lagoons or on the Marat or wherever they were. Now, I've listed the numerals, and I'm going to show them here now. 1 to 5, and then many. And we're just going to have a look at those now. Now, this is the Boandik counting. 1 is wandul, wandul. 2 is pulach, pulach. 3 is wandul bar pulach. Now you can see there what I'm doing. Wandul is 1 and pulach is 2. And that little bar, that B-A, that little word just in here, that refers to and. So it's saying wandul and pulach, meaning 1 and 2 is 3. Can you see that? Number 4 we're looking at now. Pulach bar pulach. So that's number 4, but you can see there that we're saying pulach, which is number 2, and number 2 again is 4, because 2 and 2 is 4. Now, the one for 5, that's marna, and that's normally our hand is called marna, because we have 5 fingers, and that's what marna means. It can be hand, but it was also the way that the Boandik people signed for number 5. Now, when it got to many, they would say kaliyate, because after 5, they didn't need to say it was either 1 kangaroo or 2 emu or 3 swans, kunawara, or there were many. So they just said kaliyate, or maybe they would put up lots of hands signalling that there were many. Now, you can see with their hands how simple this would have been. For instance, they would be out hunting and there might be a large group of kura just over there in the bushes. So one hunter would, meaning 5, 10, but many. So that would mean there were many kura. Another thing they could do, they may go a little bit further on and see some ducks, parna, and they would look there and he would just go 2. So they would know it's not a lot, and depending on how much food they had back at camp, they could actually hunt. Now, I want you to practice, so we've done that, 1 to 5, and I want you to practice at home those numbers counting. So you might be able to look in Mum's drawers in the kitchen and be able to get some teaspoons out and count the teaspoons, 1 to 5, or you might have many. Or you might even go into your bedroom and count your toys, or when you go outside you could count stones, or at the beach you could count shells. So have a great time doing that. Woo woo.